Hey, welcome! So today we're going to redesign a build so that it can fit into the Main Street apartment buildings. And this was just such a perfect set to do. So this is the pet adoption cafe, and it's really, really adorable in its own right, but just imagine what it will look like a couple of stories high and nestled in amongst the apartment buildings. So that's our job today, gonna redesign it and fit it into this. So I already did a custom shop here for Emma, because my plan was to actually do a shop or an apartment for every single Lego Friends girl, but I haven't got around to that yet. I'm getting distracted by all these other things. So anyway, we've got Emma's shop. The rest of them will get there soon enough, but I want to do this first because it's just too perfect. It's going to mean a pet adoption cafe in the middle of this is so right. So going to kit it out the same way as the rest of them. So they need this blue-grey alternating tile on the front. Oh, I could put the fire hydrant here because it's a pet shop, right? And the dogs stop out the front to use the fire hydrant. So let's steal this from out the front of the corner store, and then I can just maybe swap the lamppost over to there, fill in this empty space. Ta-da! Look at that! Restructure, redesign. Okay, all right, so let's keep putting, this could be like a little bowl of water for the passing pets, so you can stop with your puppy and they can have a bit of a drink. I'm gonna need a tap though to fill that. I'll have to think about that when I design the front. The original design had a tap out the front, so I'm wondering where I can fit this. But first up, I want to center the door and the windows, and I want to just figure out where I want to put them here before I keep tiling. So if the door goes here, the windows are actually offset forwards, or forward set by one brick. So I just need to make sure I leave that space. So let's get some of the structure in that was already in the existing pet cafe. And yeah, then I'll have to think about how we're going to fit this. So I'm going to need to add some of my own pieces. It's not going to be something I'm going to be able to do directly with the pieces provided, I think. So I need to have some little holes in the side so I can connect it with Technique pins to the rest of the apartment building down here on this first brick. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's keep filling in what we've got left here. Let's put the Adopt Me sign right up. I reckon I can snick it right up here. Snick, because that's totally a word. Actually, is it? No, it's not. I had to think for a minute there. So I think I can snug it right up close to the window there. And then just put some little skinny tiles over here, 2x1s. Over here's where I could put the tap. So if we've got the tap and it's dripping, we're going to have some algal growth underneath. So the tap will go on the wall. We'll put a drop here, and this tile, this printed tile with the little goopy bits on the top, that's like moss growing. Perfect. Okay, leaving the tap there because we'll come back to it. Over here on this side, I can use the existing this was some of the greenery, a bit of the decoration from the original build. So if I put it here and just angle it from the front, that just now doesn't look like an empty space. So that's good. All right, let's start alternating the stripes up the wall, because the original design had alternating purple and pink stripes, which are a bit offensive, but they look all right. Yeah, they look all right in this small amount here. And can I do it all the way down the side? I think I can with my own pieces. I can't really do this with the pieces provided. There are big window pieces, and we'll use them on the second level. The big pink window pieces. All right, okay, so let's put this tap on. I keep knocking it off with my fingers. Yeah, okay, all right. Oh, for these jumper studs are on the front, we're putting some animals there. So we've got little puppy Dalmatian and the brand new kitten from the Lego City sets. Have you seen this? This is adorable. They come in 3 different colors. I got them all off Bricklink. Didn't care what I had to pay. They are just insanely cute. How adorable is that? So little kitty hanging out the front. On the inside, gonna make the downstairs section the cafe, but with a few pets to keep you company. So I can put this very snugly, this existing cat tree in here with the kitten that it came with, but I'm going to add one of the round jumper stud tile pieces on the top because it just looks weird without it for me anyway. On this side, this is where we're going to put all the cafe equipment and the checkout and stuff. So I need to figure out, how I can fit all of this in so it's not too crampy. So I'm going to try and make it like an L shape. So if I build this section, no. No. Okay, so maybe I need to, I've put the the pink plate pieces too far in. So maybe they need to go one more further out so I can fit more into... No, they don't. No, that's going to obscure the door. So let's put them back where I had them before and then just rethink about the bricks that I put in the corner to make a little corner bench, because I can't fit anything behind. It's going to have to be over here in front of the big window. So there we go. I need to take it up by 1 plate in height so that it matches the same height as the little curved bit. Nice, now we've got a beautiful magenta tabletop to work with. So first up, going to throw the cardboard box in the corner. No, we're not. We're going to put that in here. So this came out of the original set. It was in the other window. And we're going to put all the cafe stuff now back in. I just need to make sure it all fits. So sink right here in the corner. If I put the grill here, I can put the coffee machine next to it, I think. Let's put let's put the cash register on this end. Gosh, so much thinking. My brain doesn't work fast enough. And all of the little jumper stud tiles with their treats on them. And yeah, we can put the coffee machine on this one. Look at that! Like I bought one! Perfect! And yeah, I can put the cup on here and then put these little sneeze guard bits, which aren't very effective, on, and we're done. There is definitely room to fit a mini doll back there. Got the basket in, which came with the set too. Okay, on this other side, I reckon we can fit in the table and the chairs that were actually previously outside. So let's do that. But before we do that, let's get our wall up. So same sort of configuration as the other side. So we're going to alternate the magenta and the lavender. But I want to put in some greenery because there were a few like little vine kind of things on the original set. And I want to put them in here. Actually, no, I don't. I might put them on the second story. I reckon I can fit maybe one down there in a minute. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to the greenery. Let's do our walls on this side, alternating the stripes. But on the top level, I need to actually hang our adoption posters. So if I put this here and then I put one here with a little forward-facing stud, I can then very precariously balance our poster on the wall. Okay, now all we have to do is just put in our pre-existing chairs and table from the original set. Yep, complete with cupcake, but I've taken the umbrella out because that would look ridiculous. I think there's enough room there. I could move that over a bit. Yeah, that'll do. And let's just whack a couple more pets in here. We're going to really pet this out. So we'll pop a here. Maybe is there enough room there? No, not on the chairs, not in the eating area. Maybe we'll make use of this really awesome doggy door and just stick his little nose out front. Lovely. Now we've got Priyanka here behind the cafe bench. And now we can put I want to put the big cat and dog model up here on the front, exactly as it was before. Keep knocking the tap off, it's terrible. Oh, no, I wanted to put greenery on over here first. So because I've now got a little bit jutting out, I can put this brick here with a forward-facing stud on, and I can attach some greenery on there because I couldn't do that before without having to stick it out too far. Yeah, I didn't like the angle before, so I just added that to the wall nicely. This is going very well. Okay, up here, just gonna whack this on. Yep, this is exactly as it was before. Putting this on, no, missing a bit underneath that. Let's put everything on as it was before, and these little roundy bits here. Now we can put. Oh no, hold on. Nope, hold on, I still need to fill this out some more. So I'm gonna have to add these angled roof bits to extend out to the edge, smooth over with tiles, smooth that over. Now we can fit our cat and our dog up here, and then we can put their little paws on the end. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna have a problem with this cat tail because it's actually sticking back for the next level. So I'm gonna have to make sure that the front section there is actually offset, like back set by a stud. I don't know if that makes sense. I'll try and explain it as I go. So we're now putting smooth bits on the top with some jumper studs so that we can detach the next level. That looks really cute. I mean, we could just leave it like that, but I want a whole next level where you can actually hang out with the pets. So that is my plan. Let's move everything back and get into the next level. Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm going to have to pay attention to this tail bit. So if I set everything back by one stud and put these big pink windows that we had in the initial set back here. Oh no, hold on, because I've made the area a bit bigger now, I have to build in front. This will make sense as we go along. So yeah, this should do nicely. So I think I should, no, let's just put these on the side. So these little jutting out the front bits will hold on an extra strip of plates. See? So that should fit in really nice and snugly. really snuggly. Now that I've just checked to make sure that all fits, now I can just kind of fill in these spaces that I was leaving before with green bits, and you're not going to really see them once it's up in situ anyway. Okay, this is now going very well. This is going to be the front facade. Let's stick with the alternating purple and pink idea and a similar shape like the angles from the bottom level, so it's going to continue all the way up, even though it's going to be backset a bit. We'll just ignore that. Okay, so doing this on this side, but this is where we're going to add that extra greenery, because this is going to go all the way down in a line from the top down to the bottom. That should work really nicely. So let's continue our stripes up here, and we can put another, let's put these around the other way so that when I have a single brick up here, it's a little bit more stable. Okay, so we've got our purple brick. We can stick some more greenery into that. Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to angle them, and I want to add just a little bit of extra foliage to it because I can, and it's nice. Oh, and we'll put a little bit of counterbalance over on this side. Just this little empty stud. It was just crying out for it, just a tiny bit. Okay, all right, now on the inside, I don't want to alternate the stripes anymore on the wall because I am running out of these colored bricks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put windows in here and make them a block, otherwise like a block purple with a pink window in it. See, that works out really, really nicely, and that just makes it a little bit more cozy as well. Okay, a couch. First up, we need a couch up here to sit in and relax, and this actual sticker piece came from the Magical Caravan, I think, because that was all sparkly stuff. So it's a sparkly yellow sticker. That just makes it extra good. So making a comfy couch for the visitors to the pet cafe to sit on. Just need to make sure that I backfill all of the spaces that I've left now that I've got the style that I want. I need a 2x1 here and then a 4x1 smooth tile. Nice. And then to stick with the see-through, like the translucent pieces like we have downstairs in the table and the chairs, we're going to use that for the feet of the couch as well. Tuck it in here, and there is actually room over here to just put like a little tiny side table that you could put your cup of coffee on, or you could put your cat on, which is what we're going to do. We're going to put one of my favorite little cat pieces on here. Okay, all right, so now we don't have a coffee table, we better put one in front. So nice simple coffee table taking up a really small footprint. There we go. Well, it's not a coffee table anymore. It's a cupcake table, which is just as important. In this section here, feature window, we're going to put some animals in glass aquariums. So we're going to use a chameleon and a hermit crab because they need adopting too. It's going to be a whole heap of like just a plethora of random animals up here. So going to stack a couple of aquariums on top of each other. So this one can be for obviously for the chameleon. So fits very, very nicely. Yeah, oh, it probably needs a heat lamp as well, because it is, it's a reptile. So let's put a lamp in here. And then we'll use a sandy base for the aquarium for the hermit crab. The hermit crab, if I put it on a little jumper stud inside here, is not going to sit very... Oh, it's kind of good. I kind of want to angle it a little bit, so I'm going to just let it free fall in the cage and hope that it doesn't tip over too much. And if it does, I'll just tip it back with my tweezers. So let's put this in here and then build it up by one brick and then put the next aquarium on the top. Oh, look, I've tipped him over already. Look, this is where I need my little pokey tweezers. They're so useful for getting in places where your fingers can't when you're building, when you're trying to place things in your build. Okay, we've got our aquarium wall over here. So on this side, let's put some of the existing stuff in. So we've got a nice blue dog bed, which was already in the set. Pop a pupper in that. And then the rug that was in the existing set too, we'll put this over here right next to the wall. And then the food bowls as well, so they can go over here. And then I reckon we are pretty much running out of room. So food bowls, we need our drink and we need the pet food, and there's a Red Bull too, so we'll pop that in here. Let's add some more pets. I mean, let's just fill it up. We put a black Lego City cat in, and definitely need a bunny rabbit. I mean, they are all friends here. Nobody's going to eat each other. Absolutely not. No way. On this wall over here, going to do the same thing with the window, but on the little spot at the front, I want to put some birds in. So the birds, of course, won't be in a cage because I won't have any room to fit a cage in. So they're going to be free-roaming birds, free-range birds on their own little branch. So if I put them on here, Yeah, and then I need one of those big bendy branchy bits like the elephant trunk in brown. And then if I just put a clip on the wall, I can pop it. What height do I want it at? Yeah, I think that's going to be the right height. I don't want it any higher, otherwise they'll be really, really close to the roof and you won't be able to see them. So I think that's, yeah, no, I couldn't have gone any higher than that. Could have gone a tiny bit higher, but I don't want to. So now you can see, like, they can look right out that window out the front, and we'll have to pile all these bricks on. Oh my gosh, they're not straight. Let's use the power of the table to straighten up those lavender bricks. And look at that. Let's get Priyanka in here so that she can just check out that we have left some room for a mini doll in there. Totally have. So now all we got to do is tie it all in at the top to make sure nothing falls out. Follow the color scheme that we've already gone with. So put maybe a purple tile here, round the over bits on the top of our stripes, and then we need some smooth grey pieces to tie in with the rest of the colours of the Main Street apartment building, because I can then put another level on top, but not of the pet cafe. The pet adoption cafe is done. So let's just make sure, yes, I didn't muck anything up there. So it does still fit up here. So it's a 2-story pet cafe. It's so cute. I prefer it like this. I mean, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? I don't know what I would have done for a roof though, if it was just like it's freestanding building. So what I can do is I can actually just put another, I like that. I like that with the yellow apartment on the top. And now I don't know what to do with Emma's floor level store. I'll have to add, I need to add more stuff because the moment she's just on her own with no extra bits. So this is, this is what we have achieved so far by adding a double-story pet adoption cafe redesigned from the original set. I like it. I very much like it, but I did promise that I was going to, at the end of the, come on brain, you can keep going, you can get to the end of this, because we wanted to have a look at this beach set, the vacation house, to just see that it does actually, I mean, the color scheme and the design, everything here is absolutely designed to work with the Main Street buildings, and it's also designed to plug in on the side too. I mean, it looks a bit weird having the water snug right up there with that jetty up next to the hairdresser. So you'd probably have to do a little bit of changing if you wanted a bit of realism in it, but you know what? Do we need realism? Really? The world's real enough as it is. Let's have our make-believe. Okay, so alright, I need to make another Lego Friends room for this build because I said I was going to, and then I got really distracted by lots of other stuff because I do that a lot. So let me know in the comments which room you want me to do next, even some ideas of what you think they should be. Yeah, and I'll be back with another build really, really soon, so check back in. I'll see you then. Bye!